Hey everyone, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders here. Just want to make a quick video lesson going over my two trades yesterday, April 14th. Today is a day off for Good Friday, so markets are closed. But I want to go over my trade since I didn't get the chance to make any video lessons yesterday. So this was a top watch here. Made a whole video lesson on it the day before, as it was a top watch, and we can see here from my watch list, I was looking for the multi-day bounce, and I failed to capture that. Just didn't really have the volume I'm comfortable trading, and that's something I've talked about where with this pattern you really have to follow the trend and then the volume kind of follows. And we see that happen here as it would have been a beautiful play over 144, 145, where the ideal entry would be. How I always talk about that high break when it fails to continue lower. And from there you get a solid push to the 190s. If you're impatient, you get a quick push to the 160s, 170s. So solid move there on that first bounce play. But then it failed to break down, and from there it was just heading higher. And here midday-ish in this consolidation area, it held this high of the 214, and I started getting in. I got a quick position, 1,000 shares, 225. As it was holding here, I was risking 10 cents, expecting it to get back to the multi-day breakout levels. Here's a daily chart with the multi-day bounce. You get the huge run up, the fade, shorts take over, and then from there you just look for the reversal. I don't usually expect to play like this. Like I always talk about, 30% is the average spike on these plays, but that is an average, so of course there's going to be some that take off more than that. And here we go, intraday. We see the same thing with Viru the day before, and that's what kind of made me want to take a position here as it was holding, because we have the breakout level here in the 260s. I thought we could at least test those levels. We're still in the 220s. If I'm risking 10 cents, looking to make 40 cents, good risk reward. And same thing with this one, Viru, where I butchered the multi-day bounce here. It was a little more choppy, but it came back and held up and burst for a breakout over 1457, and then took off after hours. So didn't shape up the same way, but I had the same thinking where this thing could continue higher. I was getting the same price action essentially. The way it was moving, failing to completely break down. Up here, volumes coming in nicely. What's the float here? Yeah, 32 million. So it was doing strong volume. So I saw this burst, got patient here, and when it failed to break down, got it at 225, and then took it out at 260. Didn't really wait to see if it would head higher. I thought it would maybe fake out in the 270s. Kind of wrong there. Got to 267. But as it was coming up here to 260, I decided to get out. And that was a good move as it failed nicely. That would have been a nice short position, honestly. Completely fails. You get the lower high with less volume than what it was really doing. And then from there, I thought the play was dead. I saw the chart being broken. We're cracking two. Didn't look great. But then what happens is it comes right back, reclaims VWAP, and then we get a burst higher to this bounce high right here. So when it started coming back there, I decided, well, there's probably a lot of shorts that were sizing into this and whatnot, into this area. So if the 240s really take off, if that area could hold, we could get a test of the 260s, and ideally we get a test of 3. And from 3, I really thought we'd get fireworks and take off. So let me get into the trade. I'm kind of getting a little carried away here. So I got in at 243 as it was breaking here, right in the last like 30 seconds of the market open. The market, and then closed. Got some consolidation around that area. Failed to really break down. That was a confirmation, and we saw a little volume burst here, and that led the move from 250 to 3. Got to 308. Seemed like a fake out. Didn't really have the momentum to continue higher. So once we got a red candle and we broke below 3, I was getting out at 299. So my trade was from 243 to 299. The first one from 225 to 260. Half the size on the second one because I saw it a little more speculative, not lining up exactly the way I want, as well as we just burst from 220 to 240. So I was definitely chasing. So yeah, the VWAP reclaim was really nice here, and we'll see how this reacts on Monday. But we'll see if we get a confirmation of this breakout and a continuation higher. So that was the two plays I had on Thursday, yesterday. Yeah, so 658 on the day. The first one made 350, had 1,000 shares at 225, dumped it at 260. This one had 550 shares, 243 to 299, and that was 308 bucks right there. So taking quick snipes, letting them add up, staying safe most of the day. Really would have wished to get this play in the morning. That was the play I wanted, but really nice to see I was able to adapt and recognize the play for something else, and also taking a lesson from Viru the other day where that failed to break down and headed higher, and we got some vertical action here right near the breakout level. So thought, this thing could definitely make a move higher. Not on Viru, but on MDVL. So when I saw that, yeah, just took the same comparison, felt the same looking at the price action, and I regretted not taking VERU the day before. So I decided to go in small size because if it does work out, I'll make a decent play. If it doesn't, I'll take a small loss, and I would just have to live with that. So we'll just wrap it up there. Hope this was useful. Please like and subscribe to the video. Check us out on Tradecaster. We're looking at these plays live. We had a pre-market session yesterday. I hope that was helpful to anyone who's watching. As well as check us out on Twitter at Pack a Punch Traders. Nearly every day, there's one or two plays from my watch list that are working out nicely. So yeah, we'll just leave it there. Hope everyone has a great long weekend, and I'll make some more video lessons for the long weekend to have some good material to get ready and head into Monday strong.